being alone, camping alone in Wyoming, the difficulty of being alone and loneliness, and also the joy of being by myself. Being raised in a family that I was, there was oft times that I tried to get out of there and go be by myself and just get away from the arguing of my father, primarily my father and my mother, but my dad argued with my mom a lot, and there was a lot of times where I just got out of the house. If there was arguing going, I just left and I went places. I went with my friends. I went motorcycle riding, but that is translated into life now, where I I if there's struggles and difficulties, I will deal with them. I will face them, and I will work through them. But if they seem to not be resolvable, a lot of times I will just take off and I'll go be by myself. I love being by myself. There's it's sort of a two-edged sword. I don't really like being alone, but yet I have this feeling and this desire to speak the truth and say what I think and feel, and I'm not going to let anybody silence my words. That happened too much when I was a kid. So at this point, I still speak my mind for the most part. There's several things that I still don't say, or I don't say when they're happening. But anyway, a lot of times I like to go out and be by myself. I like to be in Wyoming, traveling up in the highlands. I like to go dirt biking by myself. Sometimes I'll go camping by myself, sleep in the truck or whatever. But also the joy that I feel of being alone, because I work with people all day long, every day, and sometimes people just piss you off, and I know I piss people off too. But I know that when I'm out working, it's wonderful, but there again, sometimes I need a break. So as I go do these things on my own, I like to listen to great music on my iPod. I like to sing or whistle that music. I like to listen to scriptures, the Book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon I've listened to probably 20 to 30 times all the way through. The Doctrine and Covenants probably 10 times all the way through. The New Testament several times through. So I love to listen to the scriptures. I love to listen to great talks, great motivational talks. I like to listen to beautiful music. I like to pray. I like to think and be by myself out out in the middle of nowhere. I love traveling by myself. Yes, I get lonely and it is difficult, but I almost feel like my early life, was almost prepared to where there's a lot of alone time that I have with my work, and the circumstances are such that I spend quite a bit of time alone, and I also spend time alone because I have a tendency to get into it with if I see something that I don't agree with, I'll say something that gets me in trouble. So sometimes being alone, I don't ruffle any feathers, and but what I do is I take advantage of the time alone to think, to ponder, to pray, to read, to listen. Saturdays are a huge spiritual day for me. Just before Sunday, of course, when I go up to Wyoming or I go to wherever I'm at, when I'm by myself, it's a huge spiritual preparation for Sunday, and I really I there's a lot of aloneness going in life for me. There has been, yet I'm also very very comfortable being alone, and I also I absolutely love people and love working with them. But you can only uh, you know take so much of society and people, and you need to have a break from time to time. So that's what I like to do.